forming a rainbow coalition of oppressed brothers and sisters of every color.
All right, you're looking at a clip here from Judas and the Black Messiah. It's a new historical drama that follows the FBI informant that infiltrated the Chicago Black Panther Party in the 1960s. Now, the film earned multiple Golden Globe and SAG nominations, and I got a chance to speak with some of the cast members from this as well. And it stars Daniel Kaluuya, Lakeith Stanfield, and a few others that are just, it is a film that is, I want to say it is heavy, but it is based on true stories and true events. So it follows the untold story, or very little told story of William O'Neill, who's played by Lakeith Stanfield, and he turns to an FBI informant, and he infiltrated the Black Panther Party in Chicago. And the details of that, because it was Fred Hampton that was leading that party, and he was the leader of the party in the late 60s. But there was a lot of corruption. There was a lot of mistruths that were happening within the police department, the FBI, and they wanted to take down Hampton. And this is, again, a story that needs to be heard. It has earned Golden Globe, SAG, and Critics' Choice nominations for the film, for Daniel Kaluuya and others in this cast. So check out our conversation and a little more about Judas and the Black Messiah.
You can murder a liberator, but you can't murder liberation. You can murder a revolutionary, but you can't murder revolution. And you can murder a freedom fighter, but you can't murder freedom.
The side in your faces, it's you guys, man. At times you're wearing that emotion. What was that like for you to be immersed in that, and was it tough to kind of step back?
It was intense to be immersed into that wealth of emotion that you was in. Really, really emotionally and spiritually taxing. And it took a very long time to get out of that space.
It was a challenge, you know, it was a unique challenge, and at points difficult to differentiate reality from what was happening.
Daniel's playing an icon, that's a challenge. Dominique Fishback, who plays Deborah Johnson, is playing a living icon. That's a real challenge. But with Lakeith, he's playing the opposite of an icon. He's playing someone that people don't know about at all, and the only thing they know about him is that he committed this terrible act. Out of all of us, you have the most difficult task.
There's the one scene where I'm a revolutionary. That scene with the community of all of y'all working together, what was that like for you in it, and just looking out at that crowd and being involved in that?
You feel like, oh wow, we were just in a pocket of a time capsule. You know, it didn't feel like we was in 2019. How everyone looked, how everyone felt. It was a bit of a out-of-body experience.
Daniel was so good at capturing, you know, the essence of Fred. And it was beautiful to see all them afros, like all them girls with their afros out. You know, everybody just appreciating themselves as they are. Everybody just being happy to be Black.
That was profound, because I felt like all I had to do was watch him and listen. You know, I didn't have to think a lot. When you get to set, you just have to allow yourself to play. And Daniel makes it easy, because listening to him it galvanized me.
We educate, we nurture, we feed, and we lobby.
What do you hope that people think about Fred and the Panthers?
I hope they just see the truth. I mean, I hope they're not looking at them through a lens that is there to oppress them. I mean, and who they were fighting against. I had a deep love for their community, and deep love of their own, and deep love for themselves. And they moved and performed from it and acted from that.
I learned a lot from that movie, a lot from those conversations with Daniel Kaluuya, as you saw there, Lakeith Stanfield, as you saw his body language. He's still feeling the effects of being in that role and the stories that were coming out of that as well. So if you want to check it out, Judas and the Black Messiah, it's out today, select theaters, and available to rent at home. Again, it is nominated for SAG Awards, Critics' Choice, and of course the Golden Globes as well. And the soundtrack just got released today as well. My favorite song on there is a song from Nipsey Hussle and Jay-Z, just unbelievable. But if you like hip hop and R&B with lyrical content that has meaning, check that out as well. All right, coming up, we're going to switch gears a little bit. American Idol is back, and it's back here on City TV. I got a chance to speak with that guy, Ryan Seacrest. He's been there since the beginning. He's got a lot of insight. You'll hear that conversation coming up next.